And
Yo, newbies,
oh,
y'all are not in the wrong place. The lifers will tell you you are nowhere else but the Life Be Lifing podcast. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. The voice don't sound as marvelous as it particularly used to, but a little under the weather. Nonetheless, I'm here for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We push
mhm,
it through it, we pine through it. All right. Hey, life be life. Okay. Health wise too. I did take some advice I should have took, and I'm sure my friend Tommy will let me know. I told you so. But here I am. I'm with my girls. I, of course, am your favorite fat freckle man, your favorite coach's favorite coach, and the big dog himself. Boom! I can still do that. And I have 2/4 of a brand new podcast coming to y'all. I know y'all seen a couple of these young ladies with me before, but y'all did not
mhm,
know. If you wasn't at the Saturday show for Podcast Links Philly
mhm,
2 Saturdays ago, y'all did not know that there are 4 new young ladies bringing a podcast to you by the name of Main Character Energy. So,
mhm,
4 of my favorite young women, Taya the Curator,
mhm,
Data, who is here with us tonight, Star, and Sunny, who could not be with us tonight. Give it up for Main Character Energy, y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Hello, hello.
Glad y'all could be here with us tonight. Listen, first and foremost, I have some new traditions. So, one of my new traditions is to force my geek on other people. So, y'all gotta name me y'all top 3 superheroes or supervillains. It could be from cartoons, comic books, movies. It could be who was the villain of a movie, even if it wasn't like superpowered, but like a really good movie you watched where they had clear protagonists and clear antagonists. Give
Mhm.
me your top 3.
Top 3 superheroes first?
Either way, it could be a mix of superheroes or supervillains.
Oh,
It could
okay,
be a
so I
mix.
I don't have to
Just give
do
me your
3 of
top
each,
3.
just 3.
Nope,
Okay.
just 3.
So, of course, T'Challa for the superhero.
Okay.
Villain is Bane.
That's a good one.
Another villain is the Joker. Yeah.
Oh.
No, no, no. No, no, no. The witch from Wicked. That's my yeah.
um, so some old school, I guess. We all are, but growing up, like I used to love Superman. So definitely for Superman for sure. Like I I used to love watching those movies. Um Spawn. Spawn. That was one of my favorite movies when I was younger, when I was a kid watching it. I still to this day love Spawn.
I love Spawn.
Um, and then she took Joker, but Joker was my favorite too with the Batman series. Um,
Mhm.
because I don't know, he was funny to me. And then with Jim Carrey playing it, Jim Carrey was one of my favorite characters. With
Jim
one
Carrey
of the
played the Riddler.
um oh, he did play the
Yeah,
Riddler.
Jim
He
Carrey
didn't get
Oh,
a
played
I'm
turn
sorry,
at
I'm
the
thinking
Joker.
about Jack Nicholson. I'm
Jack
sorry, Jack
Nicholson played
Nicholson.
the Joker,
Jack
Jack
and
Nicholson.
Nicholson.
Heath
Yeah.
Ledger.
So
Heath
him,
mm,
Riddler was cool, but no, I'll take the Joker,
Riddler
the
was
and
good
Jack
though.
Nicholson character over him. Yeah.
Jim
So
Carrey.
yes, those would be my
Okay.
3.
Cool,
Um,
cool, cool,
I have
cool.
to give me 1 second. I have to free some stuff up on here, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm here,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm. No, got you, got you. Those
I
are
still
those
have
are all some pretty decent choices. Um, I'm always boo Superman because he is one of the most overrated heroes. But nonetheless, I always respect as a selection because he's iconic. Like you can't,
Mm.
you know, what I mean, you can't miss him, you can't ignore him. He can't be denied. So I diss him and respect him at the same time. Um,
It's always crazy to me that every
Bane
Oh,
superhero.
yeah.
was a sneaky good choice
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Bane was a sneaky good choice too.
Mhm.
Oh, because he's well known, but somehow still underrated as an
Right.
entire character.
It was that voice. I like that voice in The Dark Knight.
That voice was interesting too,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I don't think I ever put a like in all my years of reading comic books, I never put quite a particular voice to Bane, and that has been his voice ever since. Like I
Ever
like
since,
that
right.
about when certain characters
Yeah.
do that for,
Mhm.
when certain actors do that for a character.
Mhm.
Like there's only two voices of Joker I'm willing to deal with. And really only one, and that's the
Mhm.
Mark Hamill one from the cartoon, the animated
I agree.
series. Like
Mm.
that will always be the voice of the Joker to me. Different people could play Joker and be good. Heath Ledger was excellent as Joker, but Mark
Yeah,
Hamill is the
agree.
voice of the Joker to me. Hugh
Mhm.
Jackman was excellent as Wolverine, but the X-Men that I grew up with, that's the voice of Wolverine
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but Bane didn't have that standout voice before. Even when I heard him on Batman the animated series, the voice
Mm.
that particular actor gave has now set in as the voice of Bane to me. Like you can hear the muffled talk through the mask and everything. So that's a
Right.
pretty cool choice. That's a pretty cool choice.
I was gonna say Shredder, but
Ooh, also an icon. Shout out to Philip Avery. Shout out to Philip Avery, who has done so many voiceovers. I don't have the
mhm.
time to list.
Mhm.
I don't have the
Yeah, I
time
was
to
a
list.
big Teenage Mutant Ninja, especially the first one. Oh man,
Like
first one. I mean, I
Shredder is
got a lot of
iconic.
villains. It's crazy because I could have named a lot of villains, like even Skeletor. Like
Shredder is iconic. Skeletor is cool.
Skeletor. Yeah.
Skeletor is cool. Skeletor is a good one.
You know what's funny about the superheroes though? Like most of them had like they were Superman and Clark Kent,
Right,
Batman and Bruce Wayne.
right.
Black Panther was just the Black Panther.
Yes, he was. Yes, he
Like,
was.
you know what I mean? It was like like I don't know if that was done intentionally. It's just like, no, I'm just a superhero. I'm not anything else but a but a superhero. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's how I look at stuff, but I might be being too deep with it. But
No, no, I don't think you're being too deep with it at all.
yeah,
Not at
that's
all,
how
if you
I'm
ask
like,
me.
and I mean, Killmonger was a villain,
Because
but
it is it. I think that's what made his character unique. That is what makes
yeah,
certain characters
yeah,
unique. The fact that you have, uh, the fact that you have that dichotomy, the fact that you have
yeah,
a, a secret identity on one person and another person that is who they are. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So for
Yeah, he
sure,
was just a Black Panther. He wasn't like the Black Panther and something else. That's just
right,
what he was, and that's who he was always seen as. Where you you didn't see Superman and Clark Kent at the same, like you know what I
exactly,
mean? It's one or the other. Like he had to turn into Superman. He's just a regular man. Lois Lane and Superwoman. Like you know what I mean? It was just different. Same like I said, same thing with Batman, Bruce Wayne, and then Bruce Wayne turns into Batman. You know what I mean?
facts.
So, I don't know, I just thought I just wonder if, you know, that was done intentionally
It was,
to
it
just
was.
say
The writer said that was like for that it was supposed to be intentional to be a lineage character, so
yeah,
that in the event if they ever did have to pass it on, they'd have an excuse for it, but
right,
also that it would be a pride thing. That's why it
right,
was handed down to him as a title. That it's like it's not
right.
just, somebody that you get to put on. It's somebody that you have the honor to become because you had
Mhm.
to fight for that title and that title could be challenged. You know what
Right,
I'm saying? You didn't even get to just keep it just because. Like at some point, somebody in your bloodline can say, hey, I bet I could do this better than him
right,
and
right.
challenge you for it.
I got one more question for you, right? Then we can get off of this. Just because
Absolutely.
we talking about it. Do you consider Killmonger a villain?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I will
A
stand on 10 toes
justifiable
and
villain?
challenge, and I would challenge
A
anybody who says
justifiable
Killmonger was
villain or
right.
no? A justifiable villain or no?
So tons of villains can be justifiable.
Okay, that's
Like
all I wanted to know, 'cause I feel like he was justified in being a villain. Y'all left me to
tons
like,
of
you know what I
villains
mean?
can be justifiable, just like in real life. Anybody could be pushed to do some
Yeah,
things that's out of line. But
yeah.
like I said, where I would stand 10 toes on anybody who says Killmonger was right and tell them that they was wrong is there's a line between doing the wrong things for the right reason and then there's just being wrong. Him deciding to attack people because he felt like what Wakanda had should be for everybody black. It's justifiable.
Well, that wasn't the only reason. They just left him.
E- Again,
Killed his
even
father
that,
and then left
his
him
father being
to
killed,
foster
right?
people. Like,
His father
yeah,
being
while they
killed, him
went to
being
go
left without
live
a
and be
father,
kings and shit. Yes.
all
So
that.
that's what he
I
was
even
mad about.
understand
Yeah,
revenge in that case, right? I'm gonna go
yeah.
back and slaughter some of y'all because y'all killed my daddy. Cool. However, he
There
did
you go.
things that was outside of that simple scope, which
Okay.
showed you that he was genuinely evil. I always
Right.
use this quick example. The homegirl that he had help him rob the museum, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Shorty was feeling it. Shorty ain't never did nothing wrong to him. Shorty probably used to work there. She was probably his in.
Mhm.
He killed her before he even made it across the borderlines of Wakanda. What did she do to deserve that? She was
Nothing.
down for you.
She
She was
enjoyed
wrong
it.
with you. She could have been your queen. She could have been your Okoye. If you wanted to start a Dora Milaje, she'd have been first in line. And you murdered her. You know why? Because she was of no longer of use to you. She helped you get
Right.
to the museum. You
Right.
never felt that way about her. You used her as a pawn.
Yeah,
That
now
has
that was
nothing
crazy.
to
You're
do
right. You're
with
right. I forgot.
anything. That ain't got nothing to do with your daddy being killed. That ain't got.
Mhm.
I thought you was fighting for black people. She was black,
Mhm.
and you disposed of her as soon as she didn't have her use anymore. That shows you're evil.
Oh, yeah, you're
That's the
right.
villain part. That's
Okay.
not you being misunderstood. Like Magneto misunderstood, but also did villain things. So that's why I always say there's a line. But that's a great question. That's a great
Yeah.
question. I love getting that question every time. I do.
Yeah. No, you killed it. I forgot all about him killing that girl. I forgot all about that.
Most people
Hadn't
do.
seen it in a while.
Most people do because it was such a big thing. It didn't even happen on screen. That's why it's easy to forget.
Mhm.
So the
Oh, yeah,
next
that's
question I
important.
have for y'all, of
Mhm.
course, for the people who are going to be coming into this main character energy, two quick questions off the bat. Why did y'all come up with that name? And what does main character energy represent? What does it mean?
So, when we did a takeover, shout out to Mr. Know It All of the Mr. Know It All podcast. I played a clip from a podcaster. Her name is Ariel. I can't think of her full name, but it's Ariel, right? You probably seen her. It looks like I don't know. It's like she's talking to herself. Like she does the podcast by herself, and she's like, she's. I didn't know she was only 23 because she's wise beyond her years as far as the things she says. So she had posted this clip about main character energy and how you got to be around main character energy, and you can't be around people who don't have main character energy, right? So when I listened to the clip, I said, "Wow, that's what all of us have in common. Like we're never jealous of each other. We support each other. Nobody's taking each other's role or, any of that. And everybody holds their own regardless of what we're doing. So once we discussed it and I asked Star and Dana, I said, "Do y'all feel like y'all have main character energy?" They said, "Yeah." You know what I mean? And then so at the end I was like, "That's what I think we should call the podcast." Main character energy. And they was like, "Yeah." Like, so and I was like, "'Cause that's what I feel like we all have. That's besides being women over 40 and mothers, we all have main character energy in common. Like we always are supporting each other and nobody's ever like, well, why you wearing that? Or why you doing this? You know what I mean? And I think that's what's going to set us apart from a lot of people because, there's a stigma out there about, women over 40 or black women in general that we don't like each other, that we can't support each other. You know what I mean? And we're going to destroy that because that's all that we do. The other thing I said about main character that's important, right? Is like even in a movie, the main character is the main character even if the main character is not in every scene. Like, you think about Boomerang, Marcus Graham is the main character, but you got scenes he's not in when it's Holly Berry and David Otta Greer. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's still understood that Marcus Graham is the main character. So that's what it is with us. It's like, even if I'm not talking at the moment, me just sitting there, I'm still the main character. Dana just sitting there, she's still the main character. Like, you know what I mean? It's like everybody is always the main character, even if it's not your scene. And everybody knows their role. So,
That's
and
a great
it's always a
explanation.
double entendre. We'll have a little
Of
segment
course.
where we break down a movie or something and, bring a topic from that, like analyzing like a movie or something. We got one very specific one in mind, and that's soul food. So that's gonna
Okay.
spark a whole conversation that you ain't never heard nobody have on the platform. I got a very
Okay.
specific name for it that I ain't gonna give up right now because I don't need nobody stealing
Nah,
my
don't. You
content.
know people
But when
steal
we
from us too
come out
often for you to
with it,
giving it out.
watch how it go.
I'm about to
Seriously.
say,
'Cause this is
you know,
something
folks
that she
steal
and
from us
I have
too
both
often.
experienced. We have both experienced something from a very specific situation that happened in the movie Soul Food, and we gonna talk about it because it is a real thing. It is a real thing that is the opposite of main character energy. That's all.
Okay.
That part.
Okay.
Oh, wait till that.
Okay.
Listen, that's gonna be the one. I've never heard it talked about on the podcast, and that's gonna be our first episode. That's what we're gonna talk about. That's what we coming with out the gate. We doing Yo Cuz podcast tomorrow. Or
Yes, indeed.
we're doing
Shout out
our
to Cuz.
podcast. You wanna
Shout out to
say it.
Yo Cuz podcast. Shout out to them.
Make sure you on watching,
Oh,
cause it's
yeah.
gonna be good.
Well, I might be preoccupied at the time.
Oh, okay.
I had a prior engagement for that.
Oh,
Um,
okay, no problem.
but I watch it on the playback, of course. So I
Oh,
might
yeah,
not
of course.
catch it live, but I'll catch it on the playback for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Um,
It's gonna be good.
Shout out to
Dana,
Cuz. You know what I mean?
before tomorrow, watch one of their episodes just so you know what you're getting
I about to say I was on there last week, so yeah, yeah,
into.
they get into it. They get into it.
I
They
love the
get
energy
into it.
though.
They
The
get into
energy
it.
is
Cuz,
infectious.
Smoke, Jay,
Yes.
Izzy, they all get into
That
it, man. Shout out
Smokey
to you
boy,
guys.
he the one. He
Smoke.
the one. Him and
For
I was
sure,
going
for
at it
sure.
about that Drew Santana bullshit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We didn't have the opportunity to link up. I was in DC last week actually, um, for an event in there.
We know.
Uh,
We
hey,
saw.
life first. For those who saw, if you know, you know. But you
We
know what I'm
saw.
saying? Unfortunately, there's certain content I ain't gonna be able to post on social media. But maybe I'll find a way for
Yeah,
those
group
who
chat.
are interested, for those who are interested, you know, for me to share with y'all some of the likes and brights. But also, to be perfectly honest, I wasn't able to do a lot of the interviews I wanted to because my phone died. Like
Oh man.
yeah, I was on a bus up there, and the bus had broke down, but they didn't run the bus while the bus was down. So my battery's just dying while I'm sitting out there waiting for hours for the next bus to get to DC. So yeah, life be life. Um, the next question I have is, how do y'all project main character energy? How do y'all project that to other people? We know y'all got it, right? But how do y'all project that to those around you?
Well,
Because energy is transferred. Go ahead. This ain't the Talk Heavy podcast, but Talk Heavy. You know what I mean?
hmm,
Yeah.
Folks heavy on there too.
Shout out
Shout
to
out.
them, though. Shout out to the bros.
I was a little hyped. Like they put up their slideshow and we were in it. I was like, oh,
Shout out
considered
to the bros, man.
a good, that we were considered memorable guests.
Y'all
Of course.
was.
That was main character energy. That is a
There you
great
go.
us on that episode is an example of main character energy because every last one of us has a memorable moment from that episode. But to
That's a
answer
fact.
your question, right? A lot of times main character energy is seen as negative by
Mm,
people who don't wait for it, have main character energy. That is the whole point. Everybody can't come to the casting call for main character energy. I'm just saying they
uh,
can't. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of
everybody can't
people
come
don't
to the
see
casting call. That's a
it.
bar. That's
I'm
a
near a home.
bar. That's a bar. They was sneaky for that. Everybody can't come to the casting call. That's a bar. Hey,
My bad, my bad. But no,
I
seriously.
like that.
Some people are threatened by it. You know what I'm saying? You getting too much airtime wherever you go. So and we've experienced that, and I think that is what also helped us to link up is because now we're in a space where nobody's threatened by anybody having main character energy because everybody has main character energy, and that was what that clip was saying. Is like you can't be around people that don't have main character energy. They're gonna be jealous of your energy. They're going to make it negative. They're going to say stuff like, "Oh, you're trying to get attention from men," or you trying to steal my shine? No, I'm not ever trying to steal nobody's shine. This is my shine. I don't have to steal nobody's shine ever, ever. I'm never saying I'm gonna steal this person's shine. I'm just saying I'm a shine because that's what the main character does. The main character plays your role no matter who's next to you. And if everybody could do that, we wouldn't have any issues.
This is true. All
No,
right,
a lot of
ladies,
people are
I'm gonna
wallflowers.
need I'm gonna need to stop us for a brief moment because for some odd reason the YouTube fade is not the YouTube is not jumping off, and I don't want this to be lost. I still have it, so I'll still post it, but for some odd reason the YouTube is not jumping off, so I'm gonna just stop it, cue back up to YouTube, and we'll take off from here. So,
Okay.
lifers, we apologize for it being segmented, but nonetheless, y'all gonna get all this main character energy. That's my word. That's my word. We having another like the election moment where for some odd reason lifers they don't want y'all to get this live. They said that main character energy was entirely too high for y'all. Uh, not the ladies, but the internet itself.
Mhm.
The servers just is not serving. They couldn't handle it, and I only had 2 fourths on. So imagine what I get all for. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna figure it out. But in
Mhm.
the meantime, between time, let's get back to this conversation. Real quick. What do you individually feel like y'all bring to this team? I know it's only two of y'all here for now, but what do you think the individual spice, skill, whatever it is that y'all bring to this unit?
You wanna go first or me?
Um, well, I think I mean, of everybody, I have been doing this the longest, so I think I bring a little bit of experience. I mean, everybody is, great in their own right, of course, but like I said, I just been doing this a little
Mhm.
longer. And then
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
also a curator, so I kind of can, steer the show with the help of everyone else.
Mhm.
Um, Slightly older than everybody, a couple years.
Couple.
Um, Years, yeah.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, I think that's, but like I said, I think everybody has their own individual personality and
Mhm.
bring something different. Like I feel like Star is the comedian. I
She
mean,
is low key, she don't even
yeah.
know it.
And I feel like we all have a sense of humor. But I feel like, she's just like the natural comedian. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
she's
Like that when
oh,
we did
yeah.
that episode about the
And
breast cancer,
tears, yo.
although
Oh
it's a
my
serious topic,
god,
it is
yo.
by far one of the funniest moments
Mhm.
ever. And then
Oh
she
my
wasn't I
god.
don't even know if she was trying to be funny or I
She
don't know,
wasn't.
but it
That's
just
what I
was
mean, like,
funny.
low key, she
You
don't
know what I
even
mean?
know.
So yeah, she has a natural but we all have that sense of humor.
Mhm.
We're all very transparent.
Yeah.
Um, I know I definitely bring the transparency. I don't give a
Mhm.
damn saying anything. Um, so yeah, that's what I feel like I bring. Being a curator, having experience with being on podcasts with others for years or by myself or, you know, many, many platforms. So yeah.
Mhm. For sure, for sure. That experience that Ty brings is going to be so it's like the foundation of our podcast that we're about to start. And her experience is going to help us, get to the levels that we need to get to um individually and then combined as well. I will say I was previously on a podcast and I co-starred on several.
Mm,
I've been known to be the viral voice. So I'll say things, um, you know, very honestly, um, and, not to intentionally hurt feelings, but not including feelings. Like this doesn't because that's not what most of the time when we're talking about a topic, um, feelings are not involved because I'm gonna give you what the reality of it is, and some people not gonna like it, some people are, but I'm still gonna say it. Like I've always advocated for both men and women. I don't feel like as a woman I just, should agree with everything women do and say like women we do some dumb shit. I will say that. Um and we need to take accountability for a lot of the dumb things we do and say and behaviors and you know what I mean the the emotional episodes we have, although some of those can't most of the time we really don't have control over that. We're women and that's what we were given, um but yeah, I'm going to be that voice that advocates for what's right, you know, um, regardless of the sex. And it's it's gonna come off however it's gonna come off, but we're gonna go viral for sure. I can promise y'all that. So all of us combined, like it's gonna be major.
I think
Yes.
that some of us are gonna be seen. I mean, I'm used to this, a pick me,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
Baby,
yeah,
let me
they
tell
call me
you,
that. I'd be like,
I ain't nobody's pick me. And let me just say this, right? Because this is gonna be episode 2. I'm ready to do an entire episode on this, right?
mhm,
The term pick me is bullshit. You know what the term pick me says to me? That people believe that all women think the same way. You think that
mhm,
all women are against men or
mhm,
all women treat men a certain way, and the only reason why you would treat them differently is to get picked. And I'm here to tell you that most of the women that y'all think are pick me's do not get picked. They pick y'all who think that we are pick me's. That's what
mhm,
people don't get.
mhm,
They don't pick us.
mhm,
They
When
don't.
you do that episode, I need parts.
Mhm.
I need parts
They
because I'm telling you
don't
right now, it's getting
pick
clipped.
us.
I'm telling you right now, it's getting clipped.
They
mhm,
I'm
don't
telling you
pick
right
us.
now, it's getting
And
clipped.
that's what it is. Like I could say, oh, I care about men's feelings, but are you being a pick me? Why? Because you believe all women don't care about men's feelings?
right.
How about
'Cause
I have had nothing but great men around me
uh-huh,
my entire life. So I have a certain respect for men, which allows me to care about men's feelings. But I ain't trying to get picked by
right,
anybody.
right.
And that's
They'll
and that's their energy.
they'll make it seem like men aren't allowed to have feelings, you know? I think that's where the confusion is, like, um, and then if they do, we're not supposed to care about it, you know? I think that's why we're looked at as a pick me, when we actually care about men's feelings, and how they're portrayed and maybe this time they weren't wrong, maybe they were right, like so
Mhm.
it's just people who have common sense, people who are considerate and people who are smart can just accept when they're wrong. And a lot of people don't like to take accountability, men and women. So, you know, depending on what comes out of our mouths will determine how we are viewed and we
Right.
don't care.
I think to me, a pick me is more so somebody that dumbs themselves down to get picked. If I'm saying what I
Right,
really feel
right.
and what I really stand on, I'm not trying to get
Mhm.
picked. This is what I'm really standing on. If it
Yeah,
so happens that it grabs the right man's ear, that's a
mm,
coincidence. I'm not saying
right.
it for that reason. I've been accused of that for the longest, okay?
Mhm. Yeah.
For being a sports lover, a
Mhm.
rap lover, or talking about bad rap. Anything that I talk about that men enjoy,
Mhm. Mhm.
I talk about black men enjoy, all of that.
Right.
The peanut gallery is all that, you trying to you
Mhm.
always trying to get men attention. No, I'm not.
Right.
That just happens. That's a happenstance. I don't try to get any man's attention unless I want it. And it ain't a bunch of men. It's one that I might got my eye on, and that's not gonna be on the internet. That's gonna be in person when I see him. Or in the
Exactly.
DM or whatever. It's not gonna be a
Mhm.
show. It's not gonna be for all y'all to see. I'm not gonna put
Right.
on a show for everybody to get one man, but I'm not ever
Yeah.
like, "Hey, look at me, pick
Right,
me."
right, right,
Absolutely not. I stand on
right,
all of this online, offline,
right.
when nobody's around.
Mhm.
When I'm just talking to my girlfriends, who am I trying to get picked by then? If I'm saying the same thing to them. That shit
Right.
is stupid.
Mhm. The pick me is usually viewed as like the woman who is more concerned about pleasing and satisfying the man and what how he can benefit from them, being together as opposed to which how she can benefit from the relationship or, being with someone. So like, someone who's always agreeing with men and just okay, well yeah, no, he's right. Like someone who doesn't seem to have their own voice. So those are the pick me's. That's definitely that so and the crazy thing is if people knew that or were knowledgeable about exactly what a pick me is, there's no way they would be calling us that off for one statement. Like, you have to see some type of continuous behavior of us just, yeah, no, I mean, it's whatever. Men are always right. No, that's not ever something that comes out of our mouths. So to call us a pick me, it means that you're not even knowledgeable of exactly what that term means. So I can't take you serious. Like you can't even tell me what that really is. So that's not gonna make me feel no type of way.
I
You don't
always say I don't have a male point of view, I don't have a female point of view, I got a
right.
tired point of view. I look at the situation, what's what, who
Mhm.
said this, and
Mhm.
everything involved, and I make my decision based that way. It ain't never based on gender. So a lot
Mhm.
of times it may seem like, oh, she always side with the man because my brain is more logical than emotional all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm a very fair and objective person, and
Right.
I'm not just
Right.
going to side with you. Of course, it's something like somebody's beating you up or
Mhm.
stuff like that. But then when it's
Mhm.
like sometime in relationship situations, I'm just like, ah, you
I
might
don't
be right
know.
on with that. You might
Yeah.
could have handled that differently. That's not me being a pick me. That's
Mhm.
me being a person on the outside looking in,
Right.
looking at all factors before giving my opinion or before giving advice. I've been
Mhm.
accused of being on the man's side for a long time. It's not that I'm on
Mhm.
the man's side. It's that I'm usually on the side of logic,
Mhm. Mhm.
which a lot of
And it's
times is the man's side.
and then
But it's
it's
not
being a
because it's a man,
realist
it's
too.
because it's logical.
I always call myself a realist. So
Yeah.
things need to make sense to me, and if it doesn't, I have to, I'm going to question it, but um, a lot of things that people do and say aren't realistic. The things that they require in life and when it comes to relationships and things like that. Um, it's not realistic. So it's like I can't agree with what, you're saying, and it's okay, I'm allowed to have my own opinion, but, people say a lot of things that realistically don't make, any sense. So,
No, none.
you sit and think about it like, and I let adults be adults and have their own opinion and say what they wanna say. If you come to me for advice, I'm gonna give it to you because you asked for it, but if you ain't asked for
Mhm.
it, I'm just gonna, "Okay." Like,
Yeah.
I just don't,
Yeah.
'cause
Well, you
it
said
becomes
something important. You said
yeah.
both of y'all said something important, and I'm gonna combine what y'all said. What you said, Taya, is that was important is about, saying what you're saying from your point of view.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna bring back what Dana said about what she brings to the podcast is that authentic virality, right?
Yeah.
And people say stuff to go viral. People intentionally say things to go
Mhm,
viral. They're
Mhm.
not
mhm,
being authentic.
right.
They're not speaking from their genuine point of view.
Mhm. That's so
You know what
true.
I'm saying? It's group
Yeah.
speak. Like y'all break sister code so often. Y'all break the internet sister code so often.
Mm.
then of course you're gonna get called
Tell you
pick-me's.
so much.
Because
Yeah.
that's the thing about it, right? Like, and whoever this rock hits when I throw it, it hits. I might still love you. I might not actually love you at all. But whoever this stone hits when I throw it is who it hits.
Mhm.
There are so many women who go on the internet and complain about men and talk
Yeah.
down on men
Mhm.
and give the most ill and nasty depictions of men
Yeah.
while loving men in real life, loving niggas down in real life,
Mm.
like all in their face
Mhm.
in real life.
Mhm.
Like a dude can hit them up for money in real life.
Mhm.
Mm. Mm.
Like there's the man haters, there's the bona fide genuine man haters out there. Don't get me
Mhm.
wrong.
Right.
And we expect them to trash men because that's how they view men. That's how they genuinely view men. But at
Yeah.
least they being honest, right? At least they're speaking from their genuine perspective, however skewed and wrong it is.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, it's girls who I say it all the time. I'm astounded that there are women who will follow me on social media, who will know me in real life, who, oh my God, I love you, somebody, da 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 da. And the things they post about men on social media,
Mm.
I'm like, "Eh,
Mhm.
you know I'm a man too, right? Like,
Mhm. Oh, I'm not talking about you.
yeah, and I don't
Every
slide with
man
that.
but you.
I don't.
That's what they
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, and I can't slide with that. I can't slide
Yeah.
with that.
Right.
You're never gonna hit me with those. You're one of the good ones.
Mhm.
I don't play that. Not when it comes to race. When a bunch of white people try to treat me like I'm one of the good blacks. No, I'm not the safe black. I'm not the good black.
The
I'm
good
not.
I'm not the
I'm not.
I'm
I'm
not the
not
good one.
safe. I'm not a safe black, and I'm not a good black at all. Please don't.
I
Please
think
don't get
Smart
that
Smart was
comfortable
in here
around me.
for a little bit. She asked if we were still on. She wants to
Oh
come
yeah,
up.
yeah, for sure, for sure,
Yeah, she did ask if we were still on. She said,
for
yeah.
sure.
But yeah,
I'm
no, that I mean
I,
that's
I'm not that. If you hate all fat people, you hate me too. No,
Right.
I don't just sit around and eat all day. No, I don't never do anything physically active. Like,
Mhm.
people know me, people know I hoop. So no, I might not fit that type of fat profile where I'm complaining that I'm gaining weight, but you know, drinking soda every day and eating
Yeah.
cheeseburgers every day. I get it,
Mhm.
but I'm still fat. I still don't
Mhm.
do enough to be in shape. So when you talk about fat people, you're dissing me too. When you
Mhm.
talk about men, no, I don't see women as objects. No, I don't think that women only matter as much as they can benefit me. But I'm still a man. So
you
when you
still in
shit
there.
on men, don't
Right.
Right.
think that it
Right.
doesn't land on me.
Right.
I'm not that guy.
Mhm.
I'm not that guy that's like, oh yeah, y'all talking about bad guys. So y'all must be talking about every guy but me. Like people try to be like, well, if it don't apply, let it fly.
Mhm.
That only works with certain things, right? Like when
Right.
you say stuff about people in
Mhm.
general, you
Mhm.
can play that game. But when you start man hating to a certain level, or when you're talking about specific type of men, when you talk
Right.
about deadbeats, I'm deaf because you're not talking about me. I don't have to worry about it. When you're talking about short men, I feel bad for the short men. So it depends on what you say. But for the most part, I don't hear it because I'm not a short man. I'm NBA short,
Mhm.
but I'm not real life short.
Mhm.
But when you are talking, like when you're talking about abusers, pedos, those kind of dudes, of course, you're
Yeah.
not talking about me. But
Right.
when you're just
Right.
talking about men, hey, it's the same thing as if a man just goes out there and talks bad about women. The woman is not going to be like, well, he's talking about the women he doesn't like. Clearly not me. No, they're going to say he's a woman hater.
Mhm.
I don't pay them men no mind though.
And you shouldn't. And you
I really
shouldn't.
don't. I don't pay them men no mind. I don't.
And that's why I don't pay the
I don't
genuine man
even
haters no
get
mind.
offended by it or you know what I mean? Any of
Neither
it.
do I.
You know
Like
what
I
I'm
say,
saying?
I
Yeah.
just find it weird when I know how you be around men in real life, and then I see how you talk about men on the internet. I would
Because
be
it's
the
very
same way
Yeah.
with dudes.
Yeah.
If I see how you are with women in real life, and I see you go on the internet and talk crazy about women, I'm looking at you
Mhm.
sideways, nigga.
Yes.
right.
I'm
Mhm.
looking at you sideways. So that's why
Mhm.
I'm saying y'all break girl code a lot. The sister code, not even just girl code. Y'all break the internet sister code
But I
a
say it.
lot.
I'm like, I'm about to break Goku. Like when I was when we was on Miss Know-It-All,
Mhm.
You be
216.
breaking good girl code because you be dropping the secrets.
You know, I'm gonna tell you something. It's not really about breaking girl code. It's about breaking this gender war curse. If I gotta be the person, I'm gonna
Sheesh.
be the person. Because
Mhm.
maybe a woman will get where I'm coming from. Maybe men will see that all women aren't the same and don't think the
Mhm.
same way.
Yeah.
That's really my thing. You know, I got
Yeah.
that shirt, black men versus black women equals draw. I really believe in this. Like this
Yeah.
gender war curse sucks. And that's why I don't want
Yeah.
to be a part of it at all. I'm actually anti it. I'm actually, speaking in a different way. So I'm not like intentionally trying to break girl code.
Mhm. Mhm.
I mean, if I do, it might be like, the whole, yeah, if she stop eating your food, she don't bang with you. That's kind of breaking girl code. I ain't supposed to tell y'all that, but it might help y'all out. You know what I'm saying? That might help
Right.
y'all out.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, I'm okay with breaking girl code to
Still
help.
not getting y'all food off my plate.
Not breaking girl code just to break girl code. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
I think
Right.
that's the difference. Like I'll break
Yeah.
girl code to help,
Mhm.
a situation or to inform.
Right.
Yeah, that's different. Dudes do that too.
I'm
Like
not
we we
breaking
we
girl
drop.
code just to drag women on the
Yeah.
internet. Y'all this, y'all
Yeah.
this, blah. I'm not that. You know what I mean? I'm not that
Mhm.
kind of breaking
No, but
girl
y'all break
code.
the sister code. There
Yeah.
is an online thing that is the sister code where if a woman says it, y'all supposed to go with it. And
Oh
y'all
yeah,
don't do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That's what
No.
Dana said, that y'all not saying stuff just because,
I'm not.
y'all not
No.
agreeing with it
No,
just
No.
because it's a
Mhm.
popular female narrative.
hell no.
Yeah.
So
I
Not.
don't
in that
believe
in
in
that
most.
aspect,
Hi,
no.
Hey, little
Star.
baby.
Star,
Hi.
How are
Hi.
you?
I have a crazy day
I
You
bet.
okay?
Girl,
from top to bottom.
Yes, that's
my
the
week
first question.
star.
That's the first question out the way. Are you okay?
Yes, are you
Yeah,
okay?
I'm cool. My daughter was like, I took her to school, and then soon as like I pulled off, and I had to go get. She had a physical last week, so I had to go get the lab results. Soon as I got to the doctor's office, they talking about, oh, we can't get the lab results with her not here. So I'm like, this is crazy, but as I'm leaving the doctor's office, her school called me like, you have to pick her up because she's saying her neck hurts and she's asking
Mm,
for a ice pack and a Tylenol. But since we know she was in a car accident, we prefer
mm.
not to. We prefer to like come get her and take her to the doctor and make sure everything cool.
Wait, you
So
was
Wow.
in the
yeah,
car accident this morning?
yeah. On my
Oh,
way
this
taking her to
morning.
school.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Hmm.
I'm just
Mm.
glad
Yeah,
you're all right.
Yes, thank God.
yeah. Thank God because Lord,
Mm.
we got hit hard. Like it forced me into the car in front of me, and then the car in front of me into the car in front of them. Like four cars back to back on
Jesus.
Old Guns Avenue this morning.
Is your car
Mm,
okay too?
It's still drivable, but the fender is like really the fender is like really messed up. And
mm,
at first, like the way it hit the front, it's like at first I couldn't get the driver's side door open,
mm,
but now I was able to get it open. The guy was cool though. Like he gave us all, because like he gotta be responsible for everybody car, his insurance information and all like that.
mhm,
And the funny part about it is the person in the middle of me and the other car, they was the worst because they had front end and back end. I don't know why
yeah.
I had no back end damage and he had no front end damage to his car, which was crazy the way how
Mm,
hard he hit me.
wow.
And we was at a light. I'm like, what was you doing?
Oh no.
Because the kind of impact he hit me with, like, did you press the gas by mistake? Because
Mm,
we was at a light waiting for it to turn green.
right. Jesus.
Yeah.
Mm,
He's busy.
girl.
What
So
is
what's going
going
on? What were we
on?
talking about?
I'm
Let's
gonna
get
say
back
a
to the
prayer. I'm gonna
business.
say a prayer when we get off of here because
We
some
need some
Hey, can we
sage or
can we
something.
can
What's
we
up?
do it on the prayer? Or can we? If
Mm,
I'm fine
mm,
with y'all doing it on the line for us and the lifers. I ain't gonna lie. At this point, let's just do it for everybody. Do it on
mm,
air for the lifers too, because they
yeah.
might be going through something at home when they see this, and they
Right.
just might need
We can't
their
be the
space
only
clean
ones.
as well. Yeah, okay. The way it's
We
just
can't be
happening,
the
we
only
all
ones.
living separate lives. We all having
yeah.
Yeah.
stuff going on. It can't be just us. So.
Thank
We
God.
gonna
All I
put
need
this
is
up in
some
the air for
lidocaine patches
everybody.
and all of that stuff. Not it could have been way more crazier.
No, it
That's a
definitely
fact.
could have been. Maybe it's just signs of what's the more better is to come. I don't
That's
know.
why
It
I
has to
said
be.
I
I
It
think
always
that's
think
has
what
to
it
about that.
be.
is.
Yeah,
We so
Yeah.
determined to go to the next level, we
right.
get hit. We
No.
get hit.
We're
We
getting
get,
hit
and that's how it
literally
goes. You get,
every way.
this ain't football. You get in life, you get blitzed before you go up.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So
Very much so.
Hmm.
we had
But
our moment to celebrate. We had our moment to have fun. We had our moment to be lit. And now
mhm,
we're gonna take some licks before we go further because it's prepping us for what we got ahead of us.
yeah,
Whatever toughness we got ahead of us, we gonna be able to dog walk it because we made it through a week like this.
right. That's right.
For sure.
And we
Hmm.
got each other. I want everybody to
Yeah.
remember that.
That's
We
for
Yes.
go
sure.
through pod together. Like we really,
Mm.
Yeah,
we
and that's
really
so
have
crazy
each
because
other.
before you sent
That's
out
for
the text
sure.
message, I just kept saying, well, maybe it wasn't today because it was no reminder all day. So I'm like, maybe it wasn't today. Secretly praying, like, because I wanted to be on so bad.
Oh
So I'm like, I was like, yeah, maybe it wasn't today. Maybe it
no,
wasn't
it
Aw.
today.
wasn't today.
But if I still was in that area, like waiting, like we was just waiting for, because I had to get a CAT scan and a X-ray.
Yeah. Yeah.
While we was waiting for that, I would have clicked right on, but my phone was about to die, and I left the charger in the car. I just was like,
Oh,
dang.
okay.
That's why I
Yeah.
was like, let me see if they still gonna be on by the time I
Not
get
her
back in the
trying to
house.
jump on while she waiting for a casket.
Right, and
Girl,
that's
go get
Girl,
out of
if I
here.
could have,
That's
that's
crazy.
dedication. I
if I
love
could have
it.
been on while I was getting the CAT scan, I'd have been
Oh
like,
my
hold on,
God.
y'all, let me
Now,
go
This
to
this is
the.
what they meant by star being a comedian.
No, but
Just
wait, they said it only take
Right.
3 minutes.
Girl.
Like 3 minutes, I would have just put the phone to the side. 3 minutes. It was 3 minutes. It was fine. It was
Yeah, cat
fast.
scans are quick. Yeah.
y'all,
Yeah,
this
it's
is
the
what they
waiting
meant by
after.
star being a comedian and not knowing it. This is
that would have been the
exactly what they meant.
first
This is
podcast on a CAT
exactly what they
scan.
meant, yeah.
I would have been
She
like
Okay.
like
live on
she
location here, guys.
wh-
Hold on. I'm in the field.
when you so dedicated to
She said, wait till my head
podcasting,
this way.
On location.
when
It's
you so
On
crazy.
dedicated to
location.
podcasting, you do an episode on the CAT scan. That shit would have went viral.
Podcast is life.
What? The X-ray joint too.
Podcast is life,
As in the
literally.
X-ray joint,
Maybe
she
you
was like,
want to
you can leave
stop
your
by
Y'all,
phone on the
CAT
side of.
scan.
I'm like,
wait.
okay, cool.
We have to do I'm down for this. Okay. Next year when our mammograms are due, do
Oh,
an
live on
episode.
location.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I
Y'all
would
have to
do
do
that.
that.
You
Y'all
wouldn't
trying to
see,
get
of
me
course, they
out of
wouldn't
here,
be able to
girl.
see, you know what I mean? But they would see the whole thing. We could do it like a little blog. Like, okay, all right, guys, we're
Yeah,
here,
when
blah, blah,
y'all
blah,
about to go
blah.
in after y'all come out, yeah.
Get our mammograms, son, let's go.
They can
Showing
see
people
mine.
how
Ain't nothing to
easy it
see.
is. It was
Stop
so
it,
Yeah,
painless.
you
Star.
do that because
Ain't nothing
now
to see.
they be having signs up there like no cell phones past this point.
Oh
You
no, girl,
know?
my they'll let me do it. I've been going to them for years. Like all my doctors are at Temple, and
Oh, that's
they
why I'm
everybody there is
simple.
foolish. They'll love me. They'll let me. I'll look. I'm down, so I'll do it.
Y'all ain't
All
gonna
y'all
believe I
gotta
didn't go yet.
all y'all
Go
gotta do
ahead.
is do it, you know what I'm saying? Start at the morning, y'all get ready to go on the days y'all know y'all got your appointment,
Mhm.
when y'all get to the facility and after y'all leave.
I may
Yeah.
have to be dressed so cute to distract that shit right there.
Oh my God. Here she go
No,
again.
even
Don't
the
you
day they was
start
like, before
Here
I
she
had to
go
do the CAT
again.
scan and stuff, they was
Listen,
like, you
no,
got on the
Star,
bra. I'm
no.
like,
Here she
I'm
go
too much
again,
pain. I
yo.
cannot laugh at you tonight. Okay,
Start.
I
all right.
cannot.
cannot
You
laugh at
Not
you.
can.
again,
Like, that's what
Star.
I'm here for, to make y'all
Not
laugh.
again, Star.
This the main
Go
character
back and
energy.
watch the main character energy take over on the Mr. Know It All podcast
Episode
to see
216.
how crazy it got. Episode
Mhm.
216 with Star
And
and her mammogram talk. Oh my God.
it
Okay.
started with me.
That was
Oh my
hilarious
God.
to me. It's going down as top 5 moments.
Oh
No,
my
I was
God,
like, though,
man.
for real, I was like, I can't miss like this, like the one of the first, like not the first, but one of the first. Oh, I got. That's why I told somebody, y'all still on. While I was
Yeah,
waiting for
we
the app
still
to
on.
download, because y'all know I had to get a new phone. So I was
Yeah, we
waiting for the
still on.
app to
Man.
download and all that. I'm like, is she gonna text me that? I'm
You
gonna
know,
just
I
bust
was
in.
I was looking at
I
my
was just gonna kick in the door waving the 4-4. I
oh
ain't
man.
listening.
What is the what is
I'm
Listen, like I
here.
said,
Everybody,
ain't no point in
I'm
asking what
here.
Star bring to the to the
yeah,
group
no.
because y'all
Yeah,
seeing it.
told
Y'all
you.
hearing it right off rip. They told
Yes.
y'all she bringing it right off rip.
Oh my God,
Oh
yes.
my God.
Comedy. She's bringing comedy.
Yo, you wanna
Always
know the only thing that's
hilarious.
funny though? I'll be dead serious.
That's what
That's what
makes
I
it
said.
hilarious.
And when
I
y'all
said
laugh,
she
I
don't
That's
gotta
what
she
laugh
makes
too
it
don't
at that.
know.
I was
hilarious.
only
She don't
playing.
know because she really do be she straight
You
facing
be dead
everything.
up.
Be
Yeah, and
saying
then
these
when y'all laugh,
crazy
I gotta laugh
things.
too and play it off like, oh,
Like when
this
you
was
stole
funny.
the towel, you wasn't trying to be funny. You really wanted one of those
She
towels.
really
Oh
want
no,
to
it's
show
my mom.
those.
I do it all the time. I'm like, girl, let me get some of these paper plates
He was
for
like, I just
sure.
got them today.
Girl, let me get a couple for sure.
Like
Every
you
time
got
I'm
a
in the
whole
house,
pig. You got a
paper
whole
plates.
pig.
No, my daughter be the same way. I'll be like, well, mom, let me get some paper plates. My daughter be like, can you get some toilet paper too, mom? I'll be like, you go upstairs and get it for
I
sure.
couldn't
Not y'all
even
get out
record at the
together.
show with Star at my table, yeah.
Not y'all
Star,
together,
I
but
realized me and Star are not one of the people that could go to certain events where we're supposed to be chilling, quiet, and sit at the same table together.
Oh, absolutely not.
We're not. We are not. We gonna talk to each other too
Oh
much and
God.
it's gonna get goofy.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love
Lord.
While y'all was up there doing y'all stuff, we was sitting there going back and forth at the table. It's just
Korean.
I love
What
how
is that?
connected everybody is. It's such a good thing. How
Yo.
linked. How linked.
hmm, excuse me.
Oh.
Everybody got their
Okay.
own little links over here. Not
That's
not
a
Mhm.
fact.
not that kind of link, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, not
Definitely
sneaky
not
links
those
and
kind of
Nah,
all.
you
links.
you gotta be specific out here, you
Yeah,
know.
definitely not
Oh,
those
for
kind of
sure.
links.
I
Y'all
need
relax. Y'all
no you need
relax.
no rumors getting started, but
Y'all relax.
because y'all was acting bad. But yeah, yeah, no links.
That's a good one, Ty.
I love
Ty,
it.
good for those.
What
Ty is
happened
good for
before
the
I got
tie-ins.
Oh, what did I say, y'all? Everybody can't show up for the casting call to be a me?
Everybody can't show up to the cast and
Yeah.
call for main character energy.
Yeah.
Main character energy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was a bar.
Yeah. They
That
can't.
was a bar.
Everybody's not a
You
main
gotta,
character.
I gotta put that down somewhere.
I know. I gotta remember because I might have to say it when we do the show.
Yeah, you gotta run that one
What you
back.
always
That's a
talk
good one.
about
Put on
before
the
I
back
got
of the
here?
shirt.
It's time for
I
us.
was just kind of trying to just
Us to go
introduce the
live
group to
though.
everybody. But
Go live on social media?
No, I mean like do a lot. Yeah, we can do my next live thing
Mm.
in January. That'll be decent.
Oh, it's January the 2nd, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm.
Start off the new year.
Yes.
that sound cool. That sound cool.
You know, this is how I get them to do stuff. I bring it up with.
In
Yeah,
mid
she put like you
episode,
like it's a camera in
put
your
y'all on
face, so
the
I
she put
didn't
y'all
say
on
Look,
the
that's how I
spot.
got them with the
That
name. I did a whole episode, main character. It was like, wow, so what do y'all think about calling the podcast that? It was like, that was your business plan. Why I'm tired of curators. You know what I mean?
I'll be like,
You
just
be
for mine.
lining them up.
I'll do it just for
works for
mine.
me.
That's
You
why
gotta
I'm
put a camera in the
TTC.
face, like got
Me
you.
and Dana was talking about how you do that though.
Me?
You had that, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You be the planner ahead of time. You be making stuff happen.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, thank you. I try.
You really be making
Definitely.
stuff happen
You're definitely needed, my friend. That's for sure.
for sure.
I try.
For
Definitely
sure.
needed.
I be losing my
For sure.
mind, but my creative mind works all the time. My real mind be going, but
I do.
somehow my creative mind is always there. Instantly. Yeah, seriously. I'm starting to think that might be
Mhm.
taking over my regular mind, and that's why. But
That might not be a bad thing. You know, I don't think
it
it
is
is.
when I can't
I think
remember
it's
anything.
excellent. I hate when my
Mhm.
creative mind don't work.
Your creative mind absolutely works. Don't say that.
No, it be like
Mhm.
frozen or something. Like the
Well, I
Wi-Fi
know,
be
and
cut
now
off.
right. See, there go your exclusive. You turning the pod up,
Here we
Jam.
go. There we go. Talk to us.
Hey,
Talk to us. Talk about that.
turn your pod up. Oh, that is my every first Friday live podcast show. Let me tell y'all,
Gotta
the
get
one
my charger.
the one I just did, baby. Let me tell you.
I'm so mad I missed that one.
Shout out to a quick 15 and slash 484 sound check V Brown and the versus champion Matic. That shit was hilarious. I don't know what auntie hurt Matic, but he went on a whole rant about aunties and how he can't stand aunties, and he got blocked
That's
by
why he
Vivica
won that
Fox
Cheetahs battle.
because he said something. Yeah, the one who won the cheapest battle.
No, I said that's why. You
Oh,
been bringing it from
yeah,
deep.
man. He
He
Nah,
was
the
was
aunties
exposing
be
his
going
trauma.
after him. When he be doing quick
no, but he
15, the
went on
aunties be in the comments
crazy rant about
jumping him.
auntie.
So I ain't surprised.
So we
I ain't
was like, yo, you
surprised.
gotta give it a different. It's levels to aunties, cause I'm an auntie. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't the auntie that you talking about. So my homie was like, you gotta give him a name, like call him Betty. Like certain ones is Betty, certain ones is this that. It's levels to
Susie,
auntie, cause he was going in on auntie,
Cheryl.
like it was crazy.
Mm.
They be
And
giving
then
him the
me and
hell.
B Brown got into a debate about William from Girlfriends versus Darnell from Girlfriends.
Oh, that
And
came back up?
yeah, I brought it back up. I
Oh,
said,
yeah,
Darnell,
yeah,
Maya,
yeah. You
baby
told me.
dad,
I've been wanting to
Maya
talk to you
husband.
about
Yeah.
this for a long time. He was like, oh shit. Oh yeah, I was waiting. Cause no, we're not gonna do Darnell like that. Nobody want no William. Get out of here. But my point was women will want William on paper without ever seeing him and knowing who he is. But then
That's
if you
true.
saw who he was, you would not want William over Darnell. You'd be
That's
willing
a
to wait
fact.
it out with a Darnell. And that's what I was
That's a
trying to
fact.
tell him. And then he talking about Darnell was abusive. I said, now see, now you're going too far. Darnell was not abusive. What the hell are you talking about? So it was
Now all I
hilarious.
could think of is that crazy man at their house playing a game.
Yes. But I'm like, a Darnell can turn into a William. Because eventually Darnell wasn't a baggage handler no more. He got his own mechanic shop. You know what I'm saying? And bought a
Yep.
house and you know what I mean, and everything. So yeah, you might start out with a Darnell and he could turn into a William with the same Darnell characteristics. But I didn't
What
disagree
do we want
Mm.
about William
with
because
If
you.
you
he a
got the
lawyer?
characteristics, you ain't no William.
Well, I'm
What do
I'm about
saying
to
people want
say
about?
those
no,
are
no.
two totally
I'm
different
saying
What do
personalities.
with the
people want with a
same
William because he's a lawyer?
right
I'm
and six
confused.
Yeah.
That's
two and
it.
love his mama.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All the things that women will say they want. Darnell, graduated high school. You know what I'm saying? He was a baggage
Blue
handler.
collar
Then
guy.
he became own his own mechanic shop. But he was a
Rough
husband. He
around the
was a
edges.
father. He was
Right,
loyal.
right.
Yeah, I know about
You know what I
Darnell.
mean?
I'm just trying to figure. Like I used to watch the show. I'm just trying to figure out because I just thought William was the corniest cornball in the cornfield. Like
Right.
Of the
corn, no cob,
cornfield.
no butter, just corn. Corn. That's why that's why I was trying to understand.
Well, the argument was that
Calling a nigga
the
that you ain't got
things
no
with
butter,
like if
no
No
salt,
cob,
so
just
look,
corn.
if
no
you had a
cob.
list, right? And
No
A,
cob.
list A said man
No
A
cob.
is 6'2", a
Corn in
lawyer,
the
own
can.
his own house, got nice cars, love his mama, right? Then you
And
got
got hits.
Darnell,
He had
the
hits.
baggage handler, a father, only graduated high school, but has a good good sense of humor or something like that. Most women are going to choose William because of the height, the job, the cars, the house, but that has nothing to do with who he is. You
And
see what I'm
tall
saying?
don't mean cute, though he had hits.
Wait, y'all, before I forget, that needs to be when we're having a segment for the show, okay? I have to say this out loud. And we come across somebody that we're talking about that's corny, that does some real cornball shit, right? We have to say exactly what Star just said. When we
What?
finish saying whatever we say about whoever we're talking about, that's a cornball. He is the corniest. It could be a girl or
The
she. It's the
corniest
corniest
cornball in the
corn
cornfield for sure.
in the cornfield. You said no butter, no.
I said
No
corn,
cob.
just
No
corn, no
cob. Just
cob, no
corn.
butter, just
No
corn,
butter.
just corn.
No butter.
Oh my
I'm
god!
stealing that
That's
start.
all right.
No,
I'm
Somebody,
no,
hey,
calling
that's
the
look,
nigga
ours.
no butter,
That's
no
ours.
cob. Nope, it's
We have
stolen.
we
write it
have
down,
Stolen.
to
Star.
say
Wow.
that.
Write it down.
I'm
Write
not
it
going to
down.
never forget
We
that because
have
I
to
use
say
that to
exactly
describe
that at the
the
end
Yes.
of
following
that
people:
segment.
Floyd
That is the
Mayweather.
funniest thing.
If I had one wish, Ray J. I always say that about, I
Yeah.
describe a lot of people like that. So I'm never going to forget. I've been saying it for years.
That's
The
gonna be a
corniest cornball in the
segment.
cornfield. No cob,
Who's
no
the
butter, just corn.
corniest corn?
No
No
cob, no
cow.
No
butter,
cob,
just
no
corn.
Yeah,
butter, just
unbelievable.
corn.
I can't tell you how much I love that. Like we
That is
are
hilarious.
using that. Do you hear me? We are
Yeah.
We
using that.
are.
Sure.
Yeah,
Y'all should.
that's the new
Y'all
Oh
should.
segment.
my God. We are
That's
using that.
hilarious.
We're definitely adding that segment. Write it down.
That's
Mm,
Yeah.
hilarious.
It's like donkey of the day. Like,
cornball
Yeah,
of the
that's
day.
it. That's it. But that's the intro
corny.
for that corny for the corny.
See, I'll be bringing y'all exclusives. Magic just
Yeah,
happened.
Mm.
man.
Magic
Oh,
just
that's
be happening on my
Magic
podcast.
be
Y'all be
happening,
seeing
man.
it. It
and
just
we have
it
to
just out
say
of
it in
nowhere.
sync. We have to say it
Because this show
together when
makes
we're
us forget how
together.
life be lifing. See what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Just out of nowhere, y'all. It just happens. Y'all heard
That's
about Star's new book. Y'all
Yeah.
heard about her new album. Now y'all heard about the corniest corn in
mhm,
the cornfield. No
mhm.
butter.
Cornball. Cornball. The
No
corniest
butter.
cornball.
No cornball. No butter. No cob.
No butter,
Just
no cow,
corn.
just
Hey,
corn. Just corn.
hey, that's
Y'all
ours.
heard it here
Main
first.
character energy.
That's
Don't try to
right.
Anybody
steal it.
else say it, y'all know who they stole it from.
We
You
coining it.
heard?
We coining
Yeah,
the corn. We
Ain't nobody saying
coining the
that. That's
corn.
ours.
yeah.
People steal stuff from us all the time that
Oh
we
my
would
God, you know
think
they
they
probably
wouldn't,
We
y'all.
still gonna make it, and we gonna make it sound better. And
listen.
never
That's a
worry,
fact. That's
never
why I
worry.
said y'all hear it anywhere else. Know where y'all stole it from.
And
Started
let's be
here.
clear, Mr. Joe Button, this is a podcast that is not stopping. He talking about, oh, these podcasts going in a couple months. Not us,
Oh
sir.
yeah.
Those are
Oh
the
yeah.
people who don't love this shit. I wake up and think about podcasts. Now, I go to sleep thinking about podcasts. I be at work like, oh, that would be good on the podcast. So people
We
Mhm.
are all here
for
potting
podcasts
through
are
something.
going to quit.
For sure.
We are all here potting through
Can't hear.
something. Tonight. Tonight.
You said, what?
Currently. All potting through something. All of us. Here tonight. You think we going somewhere in a couple of
We're
months,
here.
Joe?
Exactly.
Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead,
I was
Joe.
doing this before him.
Go ahead, Joe.
I was doing this before him. Period.
See,
Go ahead, Joe.
I've been at this before Joe Button when he was still saying pump it up.
pump it up.
Talk about the corniest cornball in the field,
Oh,
And
cornfield.
y'all
oh,
know where he's
Woof.
from. No shade.
Woof.
No shade.
now that's
You know
shade.
where he's
Now
from.
that's shade.
That's all I'm
That's the
gonna say.
whole
Why?
tree.
Because people like
That's the
that be
whole
pissing me
tree.
off.
That's the
My
whole
God,
tree.
like, I don't know, why are you even saying shit like that? Because
Hey,
at the end
yo.
of the day, now I just did 100 episodes.
Why do you care what people doing
But they've
with
been doing that
themselves
lately.
anyway?
They
No.
do
What
But
that
you know
about
though.
what?
you?
You know what though? And that's what I think to be the corniest because I've never been the best at something. I've never been at the lead at something. I've never been at the top of something and talked about the people at the bottom. They
Exactly.
don't exist to me. I don't
And I'm
see
rooting for
you.
y'all to
What
fail.
about that?
No matter how hard you yell at me, no matter what you throw, my nigga Loaded Lux has got the best saying. You can't throw rocks at the sun. You
Mm.
can't reach it.
Mm.
So when I'm the best
Whoa,
at
that's
something,
a bar.
That's a
when
bar.
I'm at the
That's a
top of
bar.
something, bro, you throwing stones at the sun don't hit. You can't reach me. So I will never punch down. I never punch down on anybody.
Yeah.
Niggas took shots on me on a podcast. Y'all have never heard about it
Nope.
because I'm better than them niggas.
Hey, let them know, nah.
So it don't matter.
You big dog.
Big dog.
Big
Big
dog.
dog. Boom.
Hey, period.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I find it very weird and perverse that Nori, Joe, and there was somebody else who I don't remember. And even Tyler with his bullshit coming at podcast this last year
I know.
or earlier this year. That y'all are creators who made it through creating. And y'all seek to go at people below y'all who
Yeah, y'all
haven't got,
still
well, not even below
below
y'all, but
y'all.
people who haven't reached your level of either monetary success or notoriety. Y'all that scared? Y'all that worried? That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah,
When somebody at the top
is crazy.
start
So
worrying
that-
about people who's not on their level yet, it sounds like y'all worried that they nipping at y'all heels.
That's
It
what it
sounds like
is.
y'all worried that
But
they
if
gonna
you're
knock y'all off
smart,
y'all
you would
spot.
think the other way though, because remember what Jay Z said,
Exactly.
like, is a person at the table writing and they want my spot, and I'm going to sign them because I don't want no trouble. Not
Yes.
they're never gonna get my spot. They're never gonna. No, that person want my spot, and I'm gonna sign them.
But that's how
Oh,
some of them
you like
niggas
they do
think.
find people
That's how some of them
that
niggas
might be
think
getting
though.
ready to
You collect, like you
to
don't.
yeah. Well, that's what they do.
Right.
It seems like they get like the real popular people and bring them on the show with them.
Yeah.
Not getting them on
Yeah.
the show, you bringing them on your
But
show, and there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with
Exactly.
that.
So it's doing more for
But
me.
let's keep it
But
100.
it's a fear to me, it's a fear tactic. It's one thing if you put somebody on, like I like what you do. I'm good at what I do, and I like what you do. Let's elevate together. Like that's what we're doing. That's what the Philly Podcast Link is.
Mm-hmm.
I do my thing, and I like what you do. Let's do this thing together,
Right.
right?
whatever.
That's different. But like I even
Hold
heard
on.
Gilly say, like, he wouldn't put somebody on who he feel like could take his spot.
Let the camera be
And to me, that's
Give me 1
crazy
second.
Oh yeah, I talked
because
about that when I was on
Okay.
BTG.
no matter how many fat, bearded,
Oh, what
freckled,
happened?
light brown niggas you gonna find,
Okay.
I thought you was
you not gonna
describing
get
Gilly. I
another
got lost.
me.
Like, wait, what?
You not gonna get another me.
At all.
And
If
nobody,
he's
no two
named my
people bring
same
content
name,
the same
you're
way.
not
That's what
gonna
people
get
don't get.
another me. My spot in podcasting is mine.
Mm-hmm. That
When I
part.
leave it, you can't take it.
Nope.
If I walk away from it, you
Nope.
can't have it. You gotta make your own. I
Right.
could literally make this whole thing. You can sit in my chair, dog. Use my phone, and you can't be me.
No.
So I'm never worried about somebody taking my spot. If I die and my wife marries another man, he'll never be the husband and father that
Nope.
I am.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
I don't be worried about nobody taking my spot. It's
You
nothing that
can't.
I built. You can only take my spot in something that I have no control over and that I didn't build. At my job, you could take my spot because
Mm-hmm.
I didn't build that job.
That's right.
That's a position I was given by somebody else that I had to ask for. So in that case, yes, you could take my spot. But Gilly built $1 million worth of game. Joe Button built the Joe Button Network. Nori built Drink Champs. And for them niggas to act like they scared of somebody taking their spot, definitely not main character energy.
No, it's not. And you know
No.
what? You know what I say about them? I mean, I don't know if it's in the works or not, but it's been a while. Y'all, you know how Charlemagne has the
The
Black
Black Effect.
right?
Yeah.
Nothing but a bunch of other podcasts under this one network. So if you're the Joe Button Network, you $1 million worth of game. Where y'all other podcasts under that network? They're not gonna do that until they're done podcasting and they want.
Joe has tried to do it, but it just doesn't work out. I'll say Joe has tried to do it, but
Oh,
it
okay.
hasn't
All
worked out.
right. I wasn't
But
familiar. I
does it
take
not
that
work
back then.
out because of his outlook of I'm not pulling you up for you to be on my level? So when
I,
I
I,
do
I
sign you to this network,
honestly,
I'm not putting everything I need to put behind you. Like, why didn't it work out? I didn't even know he tried to do it.
he's tried to do it. He's even tried to do it with women specifically. But I think that it's two factors: the problems with Joe and the problems with the women he picks.
Mm.
Hmm.
That's all I'll say because to say further feels like it's
Like he's a
disparaging
woman,
No, no,
those
no,
not
no,
those
like
type of
no.
that.
people.
Wait,
I just
I
didn't
didn't mean
know
it
that
like
he
that,
tried to do it. That's all. I didn't know
But
that.
yeah. No,
but
he's
But I
definitely
know a
tried
million of them ain't tried to
to
bring
put
no other
other
podcast.
podcasts under his network because he did say he wants to have a network where it be him and other podcasts under it.
Okay. All right.
But
Well,
the way he
Charlamagne
does
actually
business,
doing it.
he's
He's been doing
famous
it
for
for a
not doing
while.
great business.
Yeah.
I
Joe is
know.
famous for not doing great
Charlamagne
business.
actually is doing it and has been doing it. You know what I mean? I give him.
But that's the other thing too, is Charlemagne is seeking them out. It's not just like, oh, I know you, I came across you, your
Right.
stuff is hot. So yeah, I'll sign you under
They
my
got all
umbrella.
kind of podcasts. Like they got true
It's
crime,
like
they got sci-fi, they got.
your joint isn't hot yet, but I like what you could bring to the game. So once you get under me, of course I'll do what it takes to make you hot.
Mm-hmm.
So he's taking a
That's what's
completely
up.
different approach.
Yeah, and I
That's
like
what's
it.
up.
I'm hoping to follow in that one day.
Say,
Oh,
say,
But
yes.
say,
I mean, I believe I could.
I believe you
Girl,
will.
you know you could.
I
For
mean, we
I
sure.
already
believe you
building
will.
a network. We already got other podcasts that's,
This is why I
you know
said
what I
I
mean,
believe you
coming
will.
along and linking. So it absolutely, you know, could be done. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, everybody
For
is
sure.
saying Philly
I
support.
feel the same way.
Everybody's saying Philly support Philly now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I feel the same way. Big
Yeah.
Dog
Yeah.
Network, one day soon come.
Hey,
You
Big
heard?
Dog Network. Period.
it be a collab. It don't matter. It's all in the
Just
one.
start off
For
every
sure.
episode with a bark.
You
Because
heard?
I think with all these Philly podcasts, Philly could definitely have a whole network and just like take over the
Absolutely.
podcast game. But it's so
Absolutely.
many people that just want to do their own thing. And it's like when you got the biggest Philly podcast possible, they could very much create I mean, I'm always grateful for Podcast. Wallow get all the respect in the world for that because he didn't have to do that. But I'm saying as far as them creating a network that brought other Philly podcasts underneath them,
Mhm.
to me, that would be a major thing. And I'm not saying they gotta do
Yeah.
it 'cause they ain't never looking for a handout. But I was having this conversation about Meek, right? They always get on Meek and say, "Oh, Meek ain't put nobody on from the city. He ain't get nobody a rap deal." But they got the biggest podcast in the city for years now, and who have they given a podcast to? And I'm not saying they
But he
have
set it
to,
up. But he said it.
but
Like,
all this smoke.
but he
You know what
said
I'm
it.
saying?
He don't want to put nobody on who he think could take his spot. So we not
Yeah, I
But
gonna
don't
see
think
even
it.
the
that,
that
it's
energy
all right.
We
vibe
It's
not
is
gonna
like
there.
see
this.
it.
If you had, like, hypothetically, you have a rap label or a music label. I'm not gonna say a rap label. Underneath your label, you got rappers, you got country musicians, you got jazz, you got classical, you got pop, hip hop, you got all these different things. You don't have to put on somebody that's directly in your lane.
Right.
It's other people that's
Exactly.
way different than you. Like, put on a person that's the, let's say I'll give them like y'all are the hip hop of your situation of your lane. Put
Mhm.
on
Right.
the R&B people, put on the classical people, put on the jazz people, put on other
But it shows
people.
you a mindset,
Do
Star,
an
right? It
all
shows you a
female you could do an
mindset.
all female
Do an all
podcast.
female. Do some people that's
You could do
talking
an
about
all
this.
female
There's some people
podcast
that
under your
covers that.
network.
There's certain things y'all don't cover.
Right. The
Yeah.
people
People
that
A
that
cover
lot
cover
of
it.
it.
things
That
y'all
was
don't
my
cover.
point.
Now I'm
Right.
not
And the
talking
And
about the
problem is it
weather.
shows the mindset because they're still he's still focused on competing. He's
Yeah.
still focused on competing. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? As opposed to realizing that you
You
made it to a
won. You
certain
already
level.
on. Ain't no
Yeah.
competition.
So now I can lead. I don't have to compete anymore. I'm a leader. So now I can do the leading. Now I can
Hmm.
build. I got to this level. I can start building. He's still focused
Right.
on competing. So that's why he can't see it that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Hmm.
even going to say it like he's this bad, super selfish person. I don't
No,
know if
no,
he is
no,
or
no.
he ain't.
Yeah, no,
But
I wasn't
But
but
saying
is
that at
that
all.
an
he's
I
just so
insecurity?
really
locked
didn't know
into
you were like.
competing that he
Is
doesn't
that an
see that
insecurity?
he could build. Yes.
I
Yes.
mean, they don't owe anybody anything. I'm just saying
They
that,
don't. They
there's
certainly
always
don't.
a
Because,
lot
like
of
you said,
smoke.
the
There's a lot
podcast
of
was a
smoke for
huge
Meek,
blessing.
or there's always a lot of smoke for Meek, like, oh, you ain't put nobody on, and this and that. And I'm like,
Yeah.
y'all they be like, oh well, they have people on their platform and they do shows. Yeah, but they ain't put no podcast, they ain't create no network to put Philly podcasts on. There's a lot of Philly
No.
podcasts.
It's a fact.
You
That's
know
a
what I'm
fact.
saying? So very much so, how big would some of these podcasts
I don't even
become
see him
if
featuring
Kim
on a bunch
y'all
of Philly
did?
podcasts. Y'all could have pulled up to a bunch of Philly podcasts and featured.
Right, right.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's my only thing. You know what I'm saying? Same with Joe Biden. Like, no, you don't have to do it. And you do put a lot of people on. Like, you put Mona on there, you put Mark Lamont Hill on there. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying when y'all making comments like y'all making, it's just like, And then somebody
Yeah.
was like, yeah, I'm rooting for y'all to fail. And I'm like, is he joking?
That's
Like, I couldn't
crazy.
tell if he was joking or not, but I don't know.
That's
I
crazy.
don't know if, you know what I mean, if that's the
Oh,
case.
so
If you
nobody's
get to
fair.
root for something, why you picking that to root for? Root for you
Yeah,
to
I
succeed
ain't
if you're
rooting for
gonna.
nobody to fail.
I hate when people be like, "You're praying on my downfall." If I
Yeah.
had a prayer, you think I'm gonna use it for your downfall
Because
and
No.
some
not me?
people do. Because
What
some
the?
people do.
Yeah, they
That's
Some
do.
people do pray on
crazy.
your downfall.
You got to
That's
be
a
a
real
crazy
thing.
person when you could use that prayer to
I
uplift you.
mean,
You
I'm
gonna use
sure
Biggie
it for your
people
wasn't right
pray
in
on
his
downfall.
head,
their
but
downfall.
that's one of the very truest things he ever said. Pray for my downfall. People absolutely do.
I think people
People
praying on
absolutely
our
pray for your
downfall, to be
downfall.
honest, though,
For
if you think
sure.
about it, right?
They
For
need to
sure.
use
People, yeah,
their prayers for
There's
better
people
things. Stop.
who go to God for something bad to happen to you.
Yeah.
These people exist in real life.
Instead of something good to happen to them, yeah, you wasting
Yes.
time.
Because they're so hurt that something bad happened to you is good to them.
I
That's
guess.
their win. If you
that's it.
lose, they win. I know people who've
I
cheered
know
when I
somebody like that.
lost.
I honestly know somebody like
I
that.
Oh,
know
yeah, there's
people
a
who've
lot of people like
cheered when
that.
I
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's
for
like the
sure.
people, like, if you went to somebody tomorrow and was like, somebody that never watched your show and said, I'm giving up podcasting, you know how many people would support that? You know how many people would be
Yes.
like, well, you got to do what's best for you? That never listened.
Never.
When I retired, the amount of people, it was people that was like, what you mean you retire? Why you retire? No, no, no. Then there was people like, well, it's maybe it's best for you, and you would probably give it too much. You don't really know me, do you? This one said, I ain't
Boy, I
trying to
ain't
hear
hearing it
coming
at
on this
all.
show, and I ain't trying to hear nothing. You coming on this podcast with me, and you can't say no. And
That's it. Not trying to hear it.
but
Not
those are
trying to
your
hear it.
people, real
Streets
that
need you.
like she don't really want to give it up. This ain't. She
Streets
don't really.
need you. You hear me?
Mhm.
Haley
Those
rapping
be the
along the
same type
game
of people
people.
too that be
You
like,
heard?
we only see each other at funerals. I'm like, yeah, but I invite you to my birthday party every year and you don't
And
come.
you don't show up.
No, these people is
Star.
weird, man.
Star. I
The
say that
weirdest
all the
ever.
time. That's why I don't want to have no funeral, because I don't want people who
Oh
passed
yeah,
out
they definitely
on my
on.
birthday parties to show up at the funeral. My
Mhm.
wife don't know you. My kids don't know you.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. You want to come and cry at my funeral, but you ain't nothing to
Yeah,
say
no.
about it. No, knock it
Oh,
off.
I didn't even get the happy birthday text from you. Keep it pushing. Pour
You
one out.
first,
Pour one
Lord.
out on your own lawn. Don't come to my
Mhm.
crib. Pour one out for me on your own lawn and keep it pushing.
That's why
Mhm.
main
But
character energy is so important, because these
there you
other
go.
people, they don't have it.
There you go.
I
People
mean,
don't have it.
they don't have it. They don't have it. They just
Yeah.
It
don't.
ain't all you, it's in you. If
It's
you
in
ain't
me.
got it, you ain't got it.
That's what I'm saying. It's in
Right.
me. It's wherever I go. It don't matter where it is. You know what I'm saying? It's anywhere, on any
It's who
platform.
you are.
You know what I mean? You just bring that energy no matter what, and that's the important thing. And you're not threatened by anybody else's energy. I'm not threatened by anybody's energy anywhere.
Yeah,
Ever.
me don't know.
I don't
Never.
understand that energy. Like, I really don't understand
Listen, this is
being
my
threatened by
motto.
somebody else's energy.
Whatever floats your boat, as long as it ain't sinking my shit,
I
go
mean, if
right
it's
Right.
ahead.
negative energy, then I'm like,
Right.
But I'm talking
Right.
about like somebody that, you just know. Like, certain people just have that energy. Everybody in Podcast Link Philly has that energy.
Yeah.
We all have
Well,
main character energy.
For sure. For sure we
Sure.
do. For
And
sure we do.
that's why we work well together. Nobody's like, oh, you got more time on stage than me, or no. However amount of
right?
time you got on stage, just bring it. I don't care. It could be 5
Make it
minutes.
memorable.
Bring it. Bring
Make
it.
it memorable.
Bring the energy. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to end this show on a high note.
Yep.
I have a toast, even though Dana had to cut out and Sonny
Oh,
couldn't
I ain't
join
even
us
said the
tonight.
prayer. He left before I said the prayer, but it's all right. I'll
So
do it.
we are going, I was about to say, if you would guide us in a prayer
Oh, Lord, Sister
for
Taya.
And I
life
got
be
some
life,
wine. I got communion.
or if you want, I could do it. So
No,
no. So I can do it, or you can
um,
do it, Tayana. How you want to go?
I could do it.
You sure? Because I don't
Yeah,
mind.
let me find the words.
Big dog.
Yeah, I'm about to say, big dogs in the prayer business
Big
too.
dog talking of the biggest dog.
The biggest. You heard? I
Right,
was about to say
right.
the
The
same
biggest.
thing.
They say
Biggest.
I'm the biggest. The Lord. All right, sorry.
He's the biggest, the largest.
Um,
You heard?
um. Wait a minute, I shouldn't sing that. If I'm about to say a prayer, forgive me, Lord. Is
Well,
my
y'all know
living?
you listen to it.
God, I know you
Is
play
my
too much.
is my living in vain? No, of course not. But anyway,
Let's go.
I needed this, y'all. I need these laughs. Anyway, all right. Heavenly Father, we come to you this evening and just ask that you watch over everybody that's on this podcast right now, everybody that's affiliated with everybody on this podcast, anybody that will see this episode. These are trying times for everyone, and we just ask that you put your hands on each and every one of us, as you know what we are dealing with, the things that we are dealing with privately, the things that we share. Just touch every last one of us, Lord. We trust in you. We have faith in you, and we know that this too shall pass. We know that everything that is going on is preparing us for the blessings that you have in store for each and every one of us. So just cover each and every one of us, our family, our friends, and anybody who hears my voice on this episode. In Jesus' name, amen.
Yo, big dog.
And amen. Had to go,
Amen.
had to go blow my nose right quick. Um,
I yo, I was about to say he must have went to blow his nose. Right, I was
Yeah,
joking though.
I feel like a preacher. Feel like a first lady. I might speak that into existence.
appreciate that. Appreciate that. I hope everybody receives that
First
in their
lady
hearts,
Taya.
their minds, and their spirits. You know what I'm saying? You've been a lot of first ladies on different podcasts, so it's not nothing new.
Oh, snap. Yeah,
It's
on
not nothing
GNT.
new. You know what I mean?
Yo, shout out to Larry, man. Larry is
Crazy.
very, very special person.
Cap
Um,
is he's different.
very, very special person. He really does care about people, and he really stand on what he say. So just because
Man,
he gave
shout
me
out
a
to
shout out,
GNT, shout out to Cat.
I was like, oh, okay.
It's just
But yeah, yeah. When they say first lady, they mean it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like they mean it. They really do, treat me as such, on and off the air. So yeah,
yeah,
appreciate it.
shout out to GNT.
Absolutely.
Sports talk. So yeah, like I said, we gotta end this with a toast that I have crafted for you four ladies. Uh
Wait, can I get one?
yeah, sure, go ahead, please.
For my cute little one gold shirt.
In the meantime, between time, folks, again, I apologize for the technical difficulties that did not have this episode be live like we usually are. But every Thursday at 9 p.m., you will find me here at Life Be Life and Live. But let's
All right,
see.
be so
All right. May our stars shine so brightly, only the most sunny days can compare. May our inside be as beautiful as our outside. And may we continue to amaze with the things we say. But most importantly, let us be the curators of our own narratives. Salute.
Sure.
We might have to use that. You gotta write that down for me. That might have to be our tools every week. How we in? You give you
We
credit
gonna
though.
toast
We
by
give
the
you
time we
credit.
toast and we be drunk.
We'll give you
Why
credit.
did
I'm
they
just
give me this
saying.
at the hospital though? Talking about some just in case you need to leave back out and come back in. What is this? The club? Like I'm gonna have to pay to get back in? Like what I need this for?
Get you straight back in, just in case.
No,
Save you
seriously,
To
I
the
time.
waiting
need
room
you to
though. It
write
ain't
that
even to the
down
back.
because I think we may use that as how we end our show. That was excellent. I was perfect.
Oh,
I
thank
love
you.
that.
Listen, that was perfect.
Thank you.
That's a perfect.
I had y'all in mind. I had y'all in mind. I
Yeah,
had y'all
no,
in
that's a
mind.
perfect way that's a
Well, guess
perfect
what? If
way.
he forgot it, then we just run this back and I'll write it
Yeah.
down right now. So we're in slow mo. We're gonna be like
We
put it
might we
on
might
slow
even
mo right now.
cue it up and play your voice saying it. We may get you to
I
say it
think that would
again,
be decent.
and then when we do the toast, is
He gotta
you.
say it again when he cleared
When I
up.
got my regular voice, yeah.
Like
Yeah, and then
Pee Wee Herman.
it's not
You
just
always
that,
had to
then
make it
you'll
like
have it
make it.
more like
I'm tired.
you'll have it more because not just your voice. If you once you say it again, now you and you're like
I feel what you
it's a
said.
swag. Yeah,
I feel what you said. I feel what you said.
Yeah,
yeah.
but it could be like, take us home now,
Oh,
and
that's
then
fire. That's fire.
plays it, and then we toast, and
Yeah.
then it's what you just said. Like it's gonna be a sunny day.
Because to me, when you just said it, it came across like how can I explain it? Like sort of off the top, but like if the way it flowed and everything.
Yeah, I
But
get
when
what
you
you
run
said.
it back, it's gonna run back like
It comes back
yeah,
more clean. It comes back more clean.
yeah.
Yeah,
Got
Even
you.
though the first time is the best time because
Of course, the first time is the
it was
original reaction, but no, I
it's
get
right.
the
what you
original
said.
reaction.
It's definitely polished once you got it under your belt, for
No,
sure.
Yeah,
that's a fire way for us to end the episode though.
So, all
yes.
right, I'll write it down for y'all. I
Like
got y'all. We can
take
make
us
that
out,
happen.
take us home now,
We can make that happen.
take
Hmm.
us home, and then we do the toast, and then that's how the show go off.
Yes.
All right, just make sure that you don't let somebody start toasting before y'all toast, because
No,
y'all know how that go.
no. We gonna say that. Have our glasses raised.
No, I'm just saying,
You
you know who and what I mean.
Oh yeah. We're gonna have our glasses raised, and then we're gonna say, take us home now, and then it will be you saying what you just said, and then we'll go and then that's how we'll end every show.
Oh, that's fine. I'm glad I get to be a part of that. I'm
Yes.
glad that.
Nothing.
All
Like
right. On behalf of
Nobody.
A.C.E, my brother who we always be, on behalf of the sponsor of the Two Kings 215 podcast, Andy Like Be Life and Podcast, on behalf of the homie Big Mish, and on behalf, of course, of the lovely ladies, Ty, the curator, Star, Dana, and Sunny, main character energy. As I always say, be respectful, be smart, be patient, be kind to as many people as you possibly can. I know some people's gonna make that impossible. Don't worry about them people. But make sure to take time every single day to be kind to yourselves. Okay? Because you cannot pour out of an empty cup. And one last thing, I said it for men's mental health month, but I'll say it now in December because around the holidays tends to be the worst times for a lot of people. Don't let Christmas make you feel less than you are, whether it's because can't get the gifts that you want to give, whether you're not getting the gifts that you want to receive. Your presence is a gift,
Whether you don't
okay?
have nobody to wear matching
Whether you don't
pajamas,
have nobody, yeah, none of that. And if for some
run with
odd
the cup.
reason you're already feeling in that situation and you feel like the gift is for you to no longer be here, grab your phone, dial 988. Whether you call or text, someone's on the other line waiting to
mhm,
remind you that you're better
mhm,
off here and the world is better off here with you being here. Okay?
mhm.
So take that with you. That's part of being kind to yourself and pour it back into your cup. All right? Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I will see y'all